welcome back to the Mango channel. Today we are looking at a Fleekazoid video. Terrible news for the game industry. I'm not sure what this one's about. I've already went ahead and given it a nice like, but let's just go ahead and get rolling with it, shall we? Just pop that on and go.
Terrible news for the gaming industry. I'm back. Happy New Year. And what the hell is going on? Xbox is flirting with the barrel of a shotgun. You can buy a house with 3 sticks of RAM. All right, maybe it's a tiny...
Oh my god, the RAM prices are freaking crazy, dude. Oh, I'm so glad I got lucky when I did, because this crap is going nuts. It's just going to keep skyrocketing, too. That's the sad thing.
House, but to Todd Howard, it's a mansion. And speaking of getting rammed, the new James Bond drives a Prius. He don't miss.
Oh,
the guy that
Spider-Man
made
2.
one of the most memorable games of the last decade can't get a game greenlit, and the guy that hasn't made a good game in over a decade just got 3 greenlit. Nothing is lit
Oh my
at
goodness.
Ubisoft Halifax, and all the SSDs are out of stock right now because of this.
That's a fucking horrible image. Oh god.
And also this.
Oh,
I
it's-
generated 1 image of DAW, and now the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. You're welcome. And you may be wondering, what the hell is the point here, Fleek? Well,
Oh,
there's
that's
nothing for us
fantastic.
to talk about, so we're gonna talk about everything. 2025 was the year I waited for 2026. Because in
Whoa, you got his leg
2026,
cut off.
every game is releasing. Except GTA. What did I say, pimp? They're going for the 3-peat. 3 years in a row of most anticipated game. He don't miss. These devs are in the studio staring at these BBLs like Oppenheimer. If the jiggle is even 1 degree misaligned with the equator, scrap it. Start again. 3 more months of dev time. They know
what's up.
they're making the game to end all games. Every game that follows GTA 6 will be an after credit scene to this industry. So you want another year, Rockstar? Take another year. Much like Rome, BBL jiggle physics aren't built in a day. Retod will announce another Starfield DLC this year, and Bethesda fans will announce they still don't give a fuck. Todd will also announce he'll be growing 3 inches by next spring. He don't miss! In other news,
gracious,
Ubisoft shut down its Halifax studio right after
I didn't realize Todd Howard was so short, man. We got that in common. Oh, sad day to be us, man.
union certification the other day. Union busting? Nah. Don't, come on, don't quit being silly. This isn't union busting. They just removed the studio in which the union was based in, which legally is a very different sentence.
Of
Thing
course,
Going into
of course.
2026, by golly, we got a lot of sequels and remakes coming up this year. Just looking at Xbox, we got Forza, Gears, Halo, Fable. The head of Xbox should change his name to
Fable. I'm actually looking forward to Fable. My brother is really into the Fable games. I am too. I played the original one back on the original Xbox, and you know, I'm looking forward to it, man. They've never disappointed me, frankly. So we'll see how it goes.
Matt Rebooty. He don't Hell, right after I left, Foder got announced at the Game Awards.
Boom! Bam, bam, bam! Boom! Bam, boom! Bam. Thanks, nigga. All right.
And you won't have to wait long for it. The lead developer said that it should be out sometime before World War III. Speaking of the Game Awards, like I said, Expedition 33 won every award in the fucking building. He don't miss. Only for everybody to find out that they used AI to make it, so Twitter began hating the game they spent all of last year blowing. Several people with 8-hour video essays are gonna have to take them down now that nothing has changed. Then after they admitted to using AI, everyone else also admitted to using AI. The Arc Raiders devs probably had my favorite quote saying, "We use AI, cause this game dev shit's kinda boring, man."
Oh, that's fucking glorious. I'll give Arc Raiders credit, man. That's the funniest reason. God, that's actually fantastic. Yo, man, it makes boring work disappear. We were pretty bored. Fuck that shit. Yo, how about we just let the robot do it? That's what they're for. Hey, as Fleek says, they don't miss. You know.
And the Avowed guys said, hey, we would never use AI. So as stupid as AI is, it can still beat whatever these West Coast devs are spitting out. Even the French can win. Concord 2 is coming out, and the game looks about as generic as its name. Highguard was supposed to be a game that quietly dies on the back pages of Steam. But thanks to Joff, it's getting a public execution. He just had to make this game the finale to his showcase. You know, you're not going to believe this, but when hero shooters first started coming out, people would actually pay to play them. That genre is so irrelevant. It has former employees of Concord working on it, which feels less like a development choice and more like a seance. Did the first Concord shutting down in 9 days not give you a clear enough hint? Speaking of which, Marathon is coming out later this year. The artist they stole from is going to make more money off this game than Sony. Razer's teaming up with Grok to give you a judgmental AI waifu. It'll make fun of you, steal your data, and tell you.
I forgot Razer was doing. I saw a notification come up on my phone for this, like on a news site, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" You get this little AI waifu like tube that you just put on your desk, man. I'm gonna corrupt it to just start screaming nothing but slurs at me whenever I make a mistake in New Vegas or something. I started playing that in my free time. That's why I've been off these last couple of days. Dude, man, work has been kicking my ass. I'll tell you what. We got that cold front that came through, and it's gonna get colder again this weekend. I needed a quick little break. I'm sorry, y'all. I started playing, like I said, I started playing New Vegas again. It's been probably about a year since the last time I played it, so I'm having some fun. That new Long 15 DLC that released on the Nexus, I'm looking forward to trying that. Haven't gotten that far. I just got past Prim, so I'm only like a couple hours in. We'll see what happens. But this, the Razer Tube Girl thing, I might pick one up just for funsies. I'm debating it. I'm actually debating it.
A lot about a certain Austrian painter. If the NSA wants to see inside the Spank Citadel, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than the Razer Goon Jar.
Oof. Maybe aim for the head next time?
HyperX is making headphones that scan your brainwaves for some fucking reason. Their mics sound straight out of a Wendy's drive-thru. I don't want this thing microwaving my head. If I think thoughts that violate toss doesn't turn into a shock collar for legal reasons, I'm lying out of my ass. He don't Speaking of dogs, look at these sweater puppies. It's crazy that you can get this for 10% off using code PIMP. Because you motherfuckers can't spell. Nintendo decided not to fuck over their fans for once and to actually show some passion. I can't believe it either. Listen to this. In an effort to spread some holiday cheer to low-income households, they discounted Mario Kart World by 1%. I need you to think for a second. When you play
Thank you, Nintendo, for your continued support and love.
PlayStation games, what's the big question always nagging at your mind? No, it's not can they make Venom have a fatter ass than MJ. It's how can I automate the last 20 minutes of gameplay they forgot to take out? Well, PlayStation is getting into AI with a patent for ghost player technology. PlayStation finally solved the biggest problem in modern entertainment. They're sick of all these years of degrading themselves, degrading their art, to stoop to our feeble minds, making SpongeBob come all over the walls so you don't get lost. Now we can remove all that. We can remove the controller. We can remove the TV because the PlayStation will play itself. Soon, you won't even need to watch the cutscenes. The AI will do it for you and then send you a push notification saying you felt something. It was complicated. 5 stars. This is the natural evolution of cinema.
Wait, is this real? I've never heard of this. Now, let's go. I want to go back and look at that little
scenes.
Sony has patented new AI ghost player tech that will play PlayStation games itself when users get stuck. What the hell? No, that ruins the point of playing the game. That takes out the whole point of playing the game. You are literally meant to sit there and figure things out. Why would you make the game play itself? What? What? The AI system would train from gameplay clips from YouTube and Twitch as well as PlayStation Network data. That sucks, man. It will take control of PlayStation games when players get stuck. How is that going to work for people who just want to play offline games, man? Or are we just continuing to go down the path of online games only for even single player experiences? I hate that so much. Oh, that sucks, dude.
Is the natural evolution of cinema. First, we watched movies, then movies pretended to be games. Now
Yeah,
the games
exactly.
are politely asking us to step aside. PlayStation says this
fuck?
increases accessibility. Of course it does. It makes games accessible to people who don't want to play them. But you see, here's the problem. They make places for those people. They're called movie theaters. You're gonna love them. No.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I didn't say it, but I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, well, at that point, it's not a game. It's just a movie or a film you're watching. You know, what's the point in playing it if it's gonna play itself? That sucks, dude. Like,
Don't fight me on this. Who does John Cena follow on Twitter? You or me? You or me?
That's
you
hilarious.
Or me? With all
That's
that being said, though,
hilarious.
and I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm no negative Nancy. I believe we've actually got a lot of great games coming out this year. Code Vein 2, Dynasty Warriors, Code Vein 2, Neo
Nice.
3, Code Vein 2, Lego Batman, Dawn of War, Kiwami, Code Vein 2. Back in the
he don't miss.
Suicide Squad video, I said that bile got outdone by Lego games. In the big 2026, my point stands. This shit's gonna make Expedition 33 look like Fast 12. He don't miss. Fans of that game went from Suicide Squad to Suicide Watch. Not unlike Xbox. If your grandparents buy
Diabolical,
you an Xbox, it's a sign they hate you. It's rumored that they're laying off 22,000 people. For the record, that's the population of Albuquerque, fucking New Mexico. Now,
Oh, that's so close to home. Oh my god. I used to live in Santa Fe. I miss Santa Fe, man. Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy thought. Wow. What a strange call out.
with all this tin-skin labor force being employed by every company, you'd be forgiven if you thought every company is using it. Some are. Some still understand the value of abusing their human employees. And
Exactly.
no one understands that more than Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog blasts more crunches than Lizzo blasts Crunchwrap Supremes. Their game is 2 years out, and they were crunching over Christmas to get an internal demo done. You may think it's easy to make the game that's gonna destroy your company, but not on Drucklefuck's watch. Let me remind you of something. This man banned the word fun during the making of The Last of Us Part 2. They also banned the word family, because you're never going to see them again until this game is done. What matters more to you, seeing your kids' first steps or 4K ray-traced alopecia? Alright, pimps, that's enough
Alopecia for the
rambling
win.
for one day. I've got to go be on standby to see if my favorite gravy seal is making a return. Sayonara.
Oh,
Thanks
God.
to the flock of pimps, and thanks to everyone that used code PIMP. We've got
Fleek doesn't miss. Alopecia for the win. Oh, this is pretty badass, dude. Kind of some sad news, not gonna lie. The whole fucking game playing itself shit, dude, that is ridiculous. I don't know why companies decide to do it. Like, part of me can see the appeal of doing such a thing, where it's like, okay, let's say you're a kid and you're getting your ass kicked. Say you're playing Dark Souls. I have never played Dark Souls in my life, by the way. But say you're playing Dark Souls, you know, you get in a fight, you can't win. So the game decides to just kick its own ass and beats the guy for you. Well, at that point, isn't the whole point to learn how to beat it yourself through experiences, right? Just kind of ruins the whole point of playing it. Like, it's so stupid. That's stupid. Man, fuck no, man. I love AI, but I hate AI. It's a very complicated relationship with me. Anyway, y'all. Thank you, Fleekazoid, for putting out an amazing video, even though the news was quite sad in some cases. But as you've been saying, you don't miss. And thank you, everybody, for joining me on this little watch party here. This was quite fun. And I will catch you all in the next one. You all have a great evening.